The closest town to where I was raised out there in Caddo County was a little town called Binger. That's where we went to get our groceries and fill up with gas, and that's where I would go play ball in the summer. I played baseball on the Binger team, and so I was excited, maybe a little even more than most people, when one of our boys from Binger kind of hit the big time. Binger has 600 people in it, and it's been 600 people for 50 years. I don't know if they somebody new moves in and they slaughter somebody or something. I don't know. It never changes. It's always 600 people. But so you can imagine, it's kind of like Mayberry. When you see a different car come through town, everybody notices it right off, and they are, "Did you see that big black car today?" "Yeah, I wonder who that was." "I don't know. Ain't from around here, I know that." Well, it turned out that big black car was full of Major League Baseball scouts, and they were coming to Binger to look at one of our boys play. And they liked what they saw, and they signed him up, and they took him up to play for the Cincinnati Reds, and he went on to be in the Hall of Fame, and he wore number 5, and his name is Johnny Bench. And yeah, that's the reaction we had. Everybody immediately went to climbing the water tower. They put his name on the water tower, home of Johnny Bench. They put his name on both ends of town, which, 100 yards apart. They could have used one sign, just put it on the front and the back. They splurged and used 2 signs, and then, of course, they immediately named the ballpark Johnny Bench Field, and that's where we have the annual Johnny Bench 4th of July tournament. That's preceded by the 4th of July Johnny Bench parade. So he made us pretty proud, The reason he made us proud is not just because he put us on the map, because everybody knows Binger now, He put us on the map, but the best thing about it is he keeps coming back. He'll show up. I heard a story that somebody drove by the ballpark one day, and they heard some hammering out on the outfield fence, and Johnny Bench was out there putting up a new plank in the wall, and nobody even knew he was in town. He just showed up, and he comes back for the parades, and he climbs up in the back of the pickup, and he does his beauty queen wave, And anyway, that's kind of what this is all about. He's like barbed wire and baling wire. He's old and rusted. His knees and his knuckles are banged up and busted, but he's polished his buckle and he's got his hat adjusted, and he's Oklahomagain. Now the water and the oil wells are still pumping, the copperhead's coiled and the crappie's still jumping. Old domino players are still cussing and shuffling in Oklahomagain. Rain gauge half empty, rain gauge half full. You can't please everyone, but you can chase a tornado or ride a wild bull. There's plenty of good, clean fun. Now the ladies meet downtown for quilting and patching. They watch out the window at all the drama and the action, like old Verlon Thompson, Dad, spitting and scratching in Oklahomagain. It's a cold beer and a hot barbecue kind of day. and they stop everything just to give him a plaque. You see, he's Hall of Fame Johnny, and he keeps coming back to Oklahoma again.